poison pen.
I've been reading a book called Deadly Doses, A Writer's Guide to Poisons, and it has raised two questions. When I was at school, my biology teacher told the class that it was possible to drink snake venom and survive because the venom is a protein and would be broken down by the digestive process. Yet the book says snake venom is deadly if taken orally. Who is right? And is it possible to build up a tolerance to arsenic, as in Dorothy L. Sayers' book, Strong Poison, and so survive a lethal dose? Darren Folkes, Ilkeston, Derbyshire, UK.
The editor comments, "Readers should be aware that there seems to be no consensus on what is safe. One thing is certain. These substances are dangerous and should be treated with extreme caution and not ingested in any form."
I've watched a Zambian snake expert, Major Alec Chanda, milk the venom from a live puff adder into a wine glass and drink it with no ill effects. Snake venom is a complex mixture of proteins, the composition varying from species to species. It can be classified into three major groups: cytotoxic, which attacks cells and tissues and is produced by vipers and adders; neurotoxic, which affects the nerves and is produced by cobras and mambas; and hemotoxic, which affects the blood clotting process and is produced by back-fanged species such as the boomslang and bird snake. Whatever the type, the venom has to enter the bloodstream to have an effect. That is why snakes bite with hypodermic-like fangs. If you swallow venom, provided you have no lesions in your gastrointestinal tract, the proteins will be broken down into harmless amino acids and absorbed, like the products of all protein digestion. Arsenic is an entirely different matter. Being an element, it is not affected by the digestive process. It is poisonous in doses of as little as 65 milligrams, and the poisoning can arise from a single large dose or from repeated small doses, as, for example, by inhaling arsenical gases or dust, or drinking contaminated water. There have been various accounts of people acquiring tolerance to poison by repeated small doses. In the 2nd century BC, King Mithridates IV was reputed to have used this method so successfully that, when he tried to commit suicide by swallowing poison after defeat in the Battle of Pompey, he failed and had to be stabbed to death. And Rasputin reportedly swallowed the stuff regularly to protect himself from being bumped off. However, the physiological basis for such a tolerance has never been ascertained, and arsenic is known to be carcinogenic in small quantities. One has only to look at the effect of small repeated doses on the unfortunate inhabitants of Bangladesh, whose wells are contaminated with it, to see this is harmful and ultimately fatal. Alistair Scott, Gland, Switzerland.